They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
And now as we get toward the home stretch here, the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play, even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Berkeley, the former Cal Bear, their rookie quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing to start the drive. Johnston. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you look at this defense,
they're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary?
In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
over on the sideline hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, They had to punt it away, this time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Slot man moves right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Back to throw now on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Second and long. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. In motion right is Thomas. They go play action here on first down. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Johnston.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
But now it's 3rd down.
When you look at this defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pushes him over. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Toronto's offense ready to take over.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Childers nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Stiff-armed him. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 4 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And he now has 8 touchdowns on the season, and I just know this. He's going to be so eager to run routes in this one and try and get to the end zone at least 2 more times. 10 is a key number. Really signifies that you've had a big year.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 67 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Johnston. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. Johnston.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. In motion, the tight end. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Childers.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he is all the way up past the 25.
So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Wilkinson.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation, already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Johnston. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Johnston. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Now the try here for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help him at contract time. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Now a handoff up the middle. Childers. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Throwing to start the drive. Johnston.
That's going deep for Bateman.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, Johnston. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Johnston.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Second down and 6 now.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
2nd and 3. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
From the 29, here's second and a couple.
Up the middle they go. Childers. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Second and 2. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
2nd and 13. Johnson's got it complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Diggs going in motion right. Now back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
It's good to make it 17-7. So that drives 7 plays in length.
Our home team, 7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Powering forward. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A give, Eckler running to the right. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
They bring their punter out there now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here's 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Childers.
taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times
under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be
Pass
PI.
interference. Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Wilkinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st down, Wilkinson.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
A slant route caught by Bateman.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards, a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll run on 1st down. Wilkinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Johnston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Johnston. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Childers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw.
Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, wherever he is on the field, he is certainly slippery with a football in his hands, and he proved it right there.
And normally moves like that aren't supposed to work this deep in the red zone because there's not enough space. Normally way more effective when you're working out in the open field. But here, incredible shiftiness, excellent contact balance, and he works his way into the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Throwing to start the drive. Johnston. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Rodgers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Johnston.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position. during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 25, here's second down and 7.
Now a give right side. Childers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try the left side. Childers. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Johnston. Over the middle, complete. That's more.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Toronto, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.